Previously on Good Living Alaska, you watched us begin to settle into our new home. This week, we're going to be breaking bread and installing our new wood stove, along with chopping down our first tree, shaving Mocha, and opening some of the gifts that y'all sent to us. But first, take a look at what's outside our front porch. Welcome back to Good Living Alaska. So this is the week that we go get our wood stove.
Yes, we are standing in the space where our new wood stove is going to go. We're going to go pick it up very shortly, but first we have to prep the space to which we're going to put it. So as you can see, we have our wood stove cubby here. This is where our nice wood stove is going to be sitting, and it's going to be sitting on this aluminum heat shield. Now, I convinced Blake to spray paint black for me, because I don't really like the aluminum. So yeah, he's gonna go spray paint that for me. But we can't wait to show you our new stove after we get everything prepped and ready to bring it home.
All right, and in order to do that, we are gonna have to sand it and prime it and then paint it with some high heat enamel. I decided to go with the high heat, even though it may not need it. Just be careful, just in case maybe we drop a log or something. I don't know.
We wanna protect our floor and protect our nice, beautiful blue spruce wood here. So we're taking all the precautions just to make sure. We also just wanna be safe around the kids. So just wanna make sure we do it right the first time.
And we were blessed to have the flue installed for us, and this got left behind as well. So all we have to do is prep it for ourselves, but we have to go pick up our wood stove afterwards. So this here is one of the old pallets that were underneath the shelter logics that I have there, which I need to put them together here pretty soon. So I'm going to go ahead and get this aluminum heat shield put on here and start sanding it away. I just figured I'd have a little bit of a raised work table. And that way when I go spray painting, I'm not spray painting all over our house or inside our garage and on concrete, stuff like that. So I'm just going to follow the instructions that are on the back of the can. And just as a side note here, this channel isn't about how to do things. This is about our life, right? This is about how I did things. So I will gladly take advice for future reference. If you want to put down in the description how to properly do things, I'll take the advice, and I may even ask ahead of time on some things. But this year, you're going to see a lot of that. We have a lot of building to do, and I'm doing my best to do as much research as possible. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's new to me, right? I work in the medical field, and I am used to doing things for the medical field. And building is a passion of mine, something I love, but yet don't know a whole lot about. So, either way, let's get this done. The can recommended scratching this up with 400 grit before adding the primer, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we just finished sanding it and wiping it down. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good coat of that primer. And this primer that I'm using, it's a self-etching primer for aluminum. So hopefully this will make it nice and primed. That way, whenever I put the enamel, the black high heat enamel, it'll stay stuck to it. You know, to be honest, this color is amazing. I really like the way that turned out. Let me show you here. Yeah, I really like that color. It's like an army green color. That could literally be a color of its own. I mean, I'm sure people do use it. They're just use the etching primer as a main color because it's pretty impressive. So I'm gonna go and let this dry up, and after it's nice and dry, I'll put on some of that black enamel. So while I'm letting the enamel dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning out our trailer here. Now, if you remember, we had our chickens staying in here and they got it pretty nasty. All right, now all I got to do is brush it out and then wash it out. All right, so after we let this dry, we're gonna go pick up our wood stove. Well, I think this turned out really, really good. It looks wonderful. It's really, really a nice color to it too. But now that it's all dry, I'm gonna go ahead and get it all painted black. All right, so I got two different paints here that I'm gonna use for my black paint. I got my high performance enamel black paint, which this can handle up to 200 degrees. And so this will be like my primary coat on top of my primer, and then this can resist heat up to 1200 degrees. So I'm just going to put this on top, just a protective layer. Now the wood stove we have is going to have a base on it, so it's going to keep away from it, but in that base is an ash drawer, and in that ash drawer it could sometimes melt the paint below it. So what I'm going to do is kind of center this over the top to try to help protect against that happening and melting or bubbling up the paint. So we'll put this as a primary coat, and chances are it's not going to exceed over 200 degrees on the bottom because of how far away it is with that base. So we're going to go ahead and do this first, and then we'll spray the high heat as a secondary coat just to add extra protection just in case. Maybe that works, maybe that doesn't. I got multiple opinions online when I was looking, and they said this would work just fine. This does the same thing as well unless you're close to the base. So being a heat shield, I'm just going to play it safe, put this on, and then this afterwards. Wow, the black is looking really, really good. Let me show you. Doesn't that look so good? Holy moly. Once it's dried, it'll be even better. All right, so we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to put on the high heat, and then let it dry, and it'll be done and ready for the wood stove. All right, the high performance enamel is dry, so I'm going to go ahead and do the high heat now. All right, well, there it is, all painted up. And as soon as it's dry, we'll be able to bring it inside the house, and we're gonna go grab our wood stove and lay it right on top of it. It looks really good too. Let me show you. Yeah, that looks really good. Love the black. What do you think about the heat shield? It looks good.
Oh, it looks so good. I love the black.
It's really good. All
wow,
right.
You did such a good job.
Yeah, I think it turned out good.
It did.
All right, time to lay it down.
All right.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, that looks good. All right, and the final piece. Bring it all together. Yeah, I think that turned out really good. What do you think, huh?
I really like it. It goes with the rest of the house. It looks really good. The paint, you did a good job painting it.
Yeah, I think it turned out all right. Turns out pretty good.
And the stove, the black stove sits on it. We got our wood. It's gonna look so cozy.
Yeah, and the stove is going right there. I put some extra high heat paint right there just to make sure. But yep, I think it'll be great. All right, well, we are on our way to go pick up our new wood stove.
So we looked at these a couple weeks ago before we closed on the house, and we decided on the Blaze King Princess. So since everything went well with the house and it closed, now we're gonna go pick it up and get it installed.
well, I just got off of work, but it's that time of year where we have to cut Motor's hair. Now, Motor's hair is very, very thick. She has wool hair, basically. She is a full-blooded poodle. And because of that, we're going to go ahead and get that cut here because spring is here. Now I'm using a pair of shears, and Harrison has the smaller blade for the underbelly. And the smaller blade is just a basic dog razor found off of Amazon. I think we have a link in the description for something we bought, and same for the shears too, actually. But we're gonna go ahead and knock this out and get her taken care of because we don't want her overheating during the summer. The summer does get kind of warm here, about 80 degrees, and we're only about a month and a half away from full-blown summer. So here we go. So the evenings do still get quite cold here, but the days are warming up real nicely. We're hitting the 40s, 45s. Yeah, and she'll stay quite warm because she sleeps inside anyways. But she loves to play outside. But as you can see, her coat has gotten really big. And it's perfect for the winters here, but the summertime, no. She's going to need to get cut. That's why we're going to cut her here. Yeah, you're going to help. You're going to help me? Yeah. Okay. Come here, Motor. Here, why don't you start cutting right there, okay? Hey. Yeah, you're going to help me? Good job. Good job. Wow. You're so helpful. Good boy.
Are you helping Daddy?
Good
it
boy.
It looks so good. You're doing a good job.
Yeah. We're being extremely careful with these shears.
Yeah, her coat is so thick. We had to upgrade.
Yeah.
But it'll look good.
Yeah.
Well, Sissy and I are going to go in and get a bath and work on Etsy orders while you guys take care of this, okay?
All right.
High five, helping Daddy.
Good boy.
Boom. Good job.
Good boy.
Good job, buddy.
All right, let's keep going. Well, that is very messy, but we got it done. She definitely had a whole lot of hair. That came in very useful with the clippers there. But either way, she looks like a brand new dog now. Let's go find her real quick. She ran off. She was excited to get it free. Oh, she's out in the woods. Good girl. Look at you. You look like a brand new puppy, huh? Yeah, look at you. Good girl. I got your hair all over me. Yeah. Look at you. You almost look naked. Yeah, you look like 1/3 the size of a dog. She looks 1/3 the size of the dog she is. Yeah. Oh, she's hyper. She's hyper. Yeah, you're so hyper. Yeah, you're so hyper. Good girl. What a good girl. She did so good. So one thing's for certain is she's really great about laying still. Very good dog. I know some people can appreciate that. When a dog lays still when you're clipping them, the only thing she doesn't like is the legs. She starts getting fussy with the legs, and so you got to be real careful not to nick her. But she got away pretty unscathed there, minus the fact she's missing a whole lot of hair now. Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl, huh? Well, I'm sure we got plenty more work to do inside, but I need to get cleaned up here. You caught me about to clean myself off. I got pretty messy. Good job. Uh-oh, the wheel's slipping, huh? Hit the gas.
Right. Do my best.
All right, well, we'll fix that part, okay? We gotta fix your dump truck because that wheel keeps spinning. Yeah. All right, let's drive around to the front. There you go. All right, so as you saw, Harrison's little dump truck here, it is not able to go up the hills and stuff like that because the gravel is loose. So in order to fix that, we got some this tread, I guess. This is really for stepping up to and stuff like that when it's wet. But this is just tread from off of Amazon. And I saw a fix where you could just cut it in half and then put it around the tires. And you can screw it in, and it has kind of a sticky glue on. So it'll stick a little bit and then I'll screw it in. And so it'll have treads and studs and be able to drive up and around the house. So we're going to go ahead and do that so that way he can at least get around the house. But it's just a fun little project here so he can have a good time too out here. Again, you know, this is just a video about us, what we do during the week. So we hope you enjoy that. All right, Bubby, you ready to fix it?
Yeah, that is some nails.
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh, yeah. It's this, Doggy.
All finished. All right, let's go drive it. You want to go drive it?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. There you go. Let's start her up. Look, we got the tread on there. So there's the tread. All right, let's see if it drives. Hit the gas. There you go. All right, well, there you go. We put a little tread on there. It's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but hey, you know, it's a kid's toy, right? All right, we got the bird food ready to go. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Let's do it.
Yep, hit the gas. Good job. Good job. All right. You want to get out and help feed them? You want to feed them? Come on, let's do it.
No, open this.
Remember, you got to push this. There you go.
Yeah, no, be open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here.
Or,
Good job, Bubba. There you go. Want to get some more? Hey, good toss. Who's that big one right there?
oh, that's the yes.
That's Big Red. Is he your chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your big chicken, huh? Say hi, Big Red.
Oh, the white is the child.
Yeah.
The donut here.
Yeah. Those are your chickens?
Yeah, that's the donut.
Oh, yeah.
That's the,
Does she have a comb on her head?
yeah.
Oh. Where's the comb? Do you see a comb?
Right there, right there.
Oh, on top of the head? Is it the red thing?
Yeah, oh, that's the yes.
Good job. Whoa. Did we get any eggs? Can we go look and see in that last bowl? Sometimes they give us an egg in there. Is there any ones in the last bucket? I think I see one in there. Go look.
Oh, I found it.
You found a real one?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Thank you, Bubba.
Get me out, Dick.
I'll get you out. Okay, come on. Give me your hand. Yep. Harrison really loves coming out here to help with the chickens. I mean, he's actually the one getting me to come out, which is excellent. That's what I want to see. I like him to do chores or do things that he loves to do and think it. Yeah, good job, Bubba. I love seeing him wanting to come out and do these things on his own. And he's learning a whole lot too about them too. That's one of the things I like about this, since to be able to teach him, you know, what's what around here. And sometimes he teaches me. It's kind of funny. But yeah, he's learning a lot, and that's why we love having animals. All right, you want to go give this egg to Mama? You
Yeah.
go drive and go give it to Mama?
Yes.
All right, you drive. You want me to hold it for you, or you want to put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
All right. One thing to note too is that the chickens are actually laying a little less. They're trying to get used to this new environment, and they're a little stressed out. So they've slowed down their laying, but I'm sure they'll pick it up as soon as they feel more comfortable as time goes on too. Show Mama what you found.
You got an egg? Ah, don't drop it! Whoa!
Yeah, you did so
How
good.
many eggs did you find?
Oh, that's one.
Just
Just
one?
one. Yeah, they're not laying much
They're
right
still
now.
getting used to their new house.
Yeah, they're stressed out.
Yeah, they're getting used to their new house, but that's okay. We got 1 egg. Good job. High five.
Give Mama.
Whoa, good job.
All right, so we ended up getting the fireplace in, and I actually needed help. This thing weighs 500 pounds. So I was able to move it inch by inch, but I ended up calling over the neighbor who did not want to be filmed. And it was a real quick move with their help. A lot better than me inching it around the place. So got it in, it looks nice with the base, black, and we're gonna go ahead and get it unwrapped here. For those of you who don't have wood stoves, I'm going to quickly explain this particular wood stove. So this is a Princess Blaze King, and they're basically kind of top of the line for combustion. And what that means is it can combust both the wood and the smoke from the wood. Now, if you don't know, the smoke that comes off of a wood burn is actually combustible, and you can burn that off to add more heat, therefore making burning wood even more efficient. And the efficiency rate of this particular one is above 80%, which is really good. It also means that we can write it off tax-wise. But let me go ahead and show you the components real quick, because some of you may be interested in the components of how it works. So basically, just like any fireplace, you start your fire in here. But up here is where all the magic happens. So the catalyst combustor here, this helps catch up the smoke and combust it. There's no electrical components to that. It just happens whenever the smoke is getting trapped in there and it lights on fire, because it takes a little bit longer to travel up through the smokestack. And the smokestack is going to be coming right up here, and we're about to get that set up. But this is a little thermometer that lets us know when it's hot enough to actually start combusting it. And so you have inactive and active for the catalyst combustor. And this lever here allows the opening. So if you see in here, it's open, and this closes it. So when you close it, it forces all the smoke to be lit up as it goes through the catalyst combustor. And that's what makes it so fuel efficient, if you want to talk about wood as being fuel, which in this case we will be. And that's one of the reasons why we got this one. We decided we might as well go for the second best wood stove that we could find in this area. For that reason alone, is we get to write it off on taxes. But on top of that, it is also an important upgrade for efficiency, right? And I'm trying to make it to where it's the most efficient. And I figured, well, if I'm going to be spending a couple $1,000s, I might as well go ahead and get one that's going to be worth it in the long run. These things are made really well, very thick steel here. And so I'm hoping that it'll last us the entire lifetime of this house. We're going to go ahead and get the smokestack set up here. We'll get a fire going here pretty soon.
Good.
All right, folks, there it is. All set up, ready for a fire. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and go outside, cut down a dry tree here, and bring it in so that way we can have some logs for our first fire in our new house. A wood stove fire, too, not like burning the walls down. All right, so there is, in fact, a lot of trees around here that need to be logged and split into firewood for us. But I'm going to go ahead and take the first one here just to get our first fire going in our wood stove. This tall one here is going to work just fine. And there actually is a little bitty living tree right there. You can see some of the green branches that's trying to grow up through it. And so that'll get it out of the way and let that little one thrive this summer. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one down, and that's going to be our first log for our wood stove. All right, unfortunately the chain slipped, which was strange because I tightened it right before, even though maybe I didn't tighten it enough. All right. Well, that should be tight enough. I know you're not supposed to over tighten it, but you're supposed to tighten it enough to where you can drop it. It doesn't go below the teeth, so I can tighten it just a hair more. Hopefully that won't happen again. All right, well, that's enough for the first fire. So I'm gonna go get this in and we'll get the fire going. It's starting to get late out. It's always nice to have a fire at night, especially when temperatures dropping like this. But as you can see all around me, we have a bunch of dead wood out here. Stuff that's been standing. Beetle kill is what they call it here in Alaska. I guess they had some kind of invasion of beetles that killed a bunch of these trees, which caused a lot of fires too, that way towards the mountains. But we got a lot of firewood now because of it. That wood has been standing tall and straight up for the most part, and it's keeping it nice and dry for us. So that way, whenever we do cut it down, we'll be able to fill up our fire woodshed that we're eventually going to build here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. So we're going to get this inside and get started with the fire. All right, so in the spirit of breaking in this house with a brand new wood stove, we are also going to break bread. So we're going to go ahead and make some of our sourdough bread here. We have Mr. Bubbles all bubbled up and ready to go and start a fresh sourdough roll. We're going to do a double batch here. So that's going to be the 6 cups of flour one. We'll put the recipe down in the description.
Yeah, I'm really excited. This is our first time actually baking in this kitchen, and honestly, it's nice because we feel like it's a better setup to show you guys what we're doing. Just having more room, and the kids are able to be more involved because they have, you know, their stool and just more accessible. So if you guys are interested in making sourdough for the first time or just interested in more sourdough starter, we are selling our dehydrated sourdough starter. It comes in a nice little packet and with really simple step-by-step instructions. It also comes with a mason jar with our logo on it and our wooden spoon to help mix it. It also comes with coffee filters, which I didn't include here, all for $20 plus shipping. But yeah, if you guys are interested in giving it a try, please order. We are still taking orders, even though we're in the process of moving and settling down. We're still taking orders and would love for you guys to try it and let us know how you like it.
All right, so we're going to make our favorite sourdough bread, and it's the sweet sourdough bread. And so what that requires is we're going to have a cup of starter, and I always tend to add a little extra, but then I have to add a little bit more flour. But just for the general recipe, it's a cup of starter, 2 cups of water, 6 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 cup of sugar. Okay, so it's 1 cup of sugar for the double batch. And you're going to cook that at 375 for about 40 minutes, and you're trying to aim for an internal temperature of 205, okay? So any of you meat people out there, you know that brisket hits 205, you take it out and wrap it. With the bread, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take it out, and you can cover it up if you want to so it doesn't lose moisture, and it makes a good bread. But we're going to go ahead and get started on that.
Yeah, so it sounds like a lot of sugar, but Harrison and I really love the King's Hawaiian bread. And we usually get that at Costco, but just trying to make our own, you know, a little bit healthier. We're making it at home. So if you like the King's Hawaiian bread, sweet bread, this is very close to it. You'll like this.
All right, let's get started. You want to pour this in? Yeah. Just our sourdough starter. Look at that. Oh, that looks good, huh? Is it so bubbly?
Yeah.
Lots of bubbles. And then after that, we're going to have 6 cups of flour. You want to do it?
No.
You do it.
Uh-oh.
You dropped it right in there. 1.
It's so dirty.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Good job. 2.
What is that? 3.
4. 5. Yep. And do it. What is that? 6. All right, that's it. Remember, 6, only 6. But we got to get all the stuff that fell off. All right. It's nice to have nice counters. Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of you can relate to having helpers in the kitchen, right?
Kids.
That's right. Which one says teaspoon on it? There we go. The blue one. There's 1 teaspoon. Hold it over. We're going to pour it in there. Yummy salt. 1. So, just as a correction here, when I said 2 teaspoons, I actually meant 1. It's to do a double batch, it's 2 half teaspoons. So, 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. We'll make sure we fix that down below too.
Otherwise, it might be a little too salty.
Might be. And then we got sugar.
Oh, yeah. Sugar.
Sugar. 1. I'll put 3 of these because this is 1/3. There you go. All right. Now we got to do 2 cups of water. There's 1. Now we get, how many more do I have to get? 2 total? So 1 more?
Yeah, one more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. In the mix.
And then we mix it. Yeah, good job, buddy.
Yeah, just
Good job.
There you go.
Whoa.
mixed it now.
Hang on. Hang
Now
on.
you can mix it if you want to.
All right. Here, move it over.
There you go. Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Wow.
Smells good, huh? Smells like bread.
Yeah, almost done.
Almost done.
Yeah, almost done mixing.
And look at that consistency. That is what you want to see.
That's really yummy.
Does that look nummy to you?
Yeah.
Are you excited to have yummy bread?
Fresh bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sissy, are you taking apart his stand? You trying to make Bravo fall? All right, looking real good there. That's exactly what we want to see. Look at that. There you go. All right. Whoa, look at
You want to
that.
touch it?
Sticky, sticky. Whoa, so sticky.
Maybe some flour.
Yeah. All right.
For those of you who don't know, in college, Blake worked at a local pizza place. And so whenever it comes to kneading the dough, I let him have at it because he is the professional. It's not that hard, but I like him to do it.
You want to try it? Let me show you how to do it. Look, so you got to roll it like this, roll it underneath.
It's a ball.
Yeah, it's a ball.
Look, we can put the flour on it. You see that? And you can keep kneading it like that. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Try it. You want to try it? Yeah. Try it. Give it a smash. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's how you do it. Like that, smash it. Yeah, there you go. And then you roll it. Roll it like that. Roll it. There you go.
All right, let's cut it. Whoa.
You want to help?
You want to help?
Yeah.
Okay, be very careful now.
It's sharp.
There you go, just like that. Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take it away. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're done.
All right, so now we're gonna let the bread dough rise for about 4 to 6 hours, just depends. We have these, we've talked about these before, but we'll talk about them again real quick and put the link down in the description along with the Etsy link as well. But these are called Pullman pans, and they're really nice because they actually make a bread loaf that's easy to cut if you're wanting more like for sandwich bread. So we're gonna line these with wax paper, put the dough in, and let them rise.
Look at that, get all that flour on there, just like that. All right. And then you got it right here. And then what we're gonna do is, I like to tap the bottom. There you go. And then we're gonna kind of form it just a little bit. We're gonna form it because this here is a rectangle. So you can kind of form it just like that, just a little bit. We're just using parchment paper, but they sell different kits that you can use on Amazon that will like fit in these pans and stuff like that. We just didn't buy it because it's just so easy to get parchment paper.
We get it at Costco, so we get the bulk. So
we'll put it right in here like this. And I'm going to lift it up and drop it in. You want to help? Okay. Lift it up together. Okay, let's pick it up. We're picking it up. We'll put it in there. Good job. Okay.
that looks good, bud.
Good job.
You want to do this one?
Oh, what?
Here, let's do this again. Lift it up together.
Oh,
Put it in there. Drop.
it wrapped it.
There you go. So now after you put your bread in your pans, what I like to do is I like to put it in the oven kind of close to the light because that light will give off some heat here and help this rise. But the good thing about 4 hours is the fact you can go do something else, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this in there and we'll wait our 4 hours.
So we're gonna put this in the oven, and the boys are gonna go chop some wood.
All right, let's do it. All right. All right, nice and close to that light to help it rise. There we go. Be back in 4 hours. All right, I'm also using a moisture meter to test the wood here. And the reason why is because you don't want to really burn anything that's over 20%. moisture. Otherwise, you could damage your stove, and I don't feel like doing that.
We try.
Yes, you can try. Come here. Right here. Okay, we're gonna do it together. Okay. This is a sharp axe. There you go. Look at that. All right, let's put it in the bucket.
Almost full. Like me.
Yeah, good job. You ready to start a fire?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's open this. Let's open this. Fire. Oh, just shut it.
That is nice. What do you think?
Yeah, that's really nice. I love it. All right, I just checked the bread and it doubled in size, which is what I wanted it to do. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bake them at 375 for 40 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them uncovered. You can cover them if you want. These are the lids they come with and they just slide on. But I'm gonna leave them uncovered for now and bake them for 40 minutes. All right, so now I'm gonna turn on the oven to 375 and bake for 40 minutes. All right, so the oven, it has preheated to 375, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. All right, since I get sidetracked easily being a mom, which I'm sure a lot of us can relate, I'm gonna go ahead and put the timer on the oven, and I'm gonna set it for 40 minutes. All right, 40 minutes.
You gonna help me collect some wood?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
No, use my this.
You got your axe?
Yeah, in the this.
And okay, yeah.
Saw.
Oh, that looks like a big piece of wood right there. You want to get that one?
That one?
Yeah.
Yes, door.
Is a motor getting you?
Oh, too hard.
That's all right. Pick it up and put it in the back of your truck. We'll take it inside. Good job.
They more piece of wood.
You want to find some more?
Yeah.
Look, there's one there. I see a piece right here.
There.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. That's another one in my back.
Yeah.
In my back.
Good job.
What do you have there?
See? A piece of log.
We got wood to burn
Wow.
for our new wood
Are you
stove.
gonna burn this in the new fireplace? The new wood stove?
Yeah.
Very good job. All right, the bread is done. Let's check it out and see what it looks like. All right, so just check the temperature of our sourdough bread and it is 205 and the timer just went off. So we are good to go and it looks beautiful and smells delicious.
Yeah, it looks good.
Smells so good. Nothing like fresh bread, really. It's amazing. The whole house smells good now. All right, we're gonna give it a little bit of time to cool down, and then we are going to have it with some butter and some of our homemade jelly.
All right. Bread is done. All right, so let's go ahead and get it cut up here.
Yeah, we're gonna get some bread.
All
Are
right.
you excited?
Look at that. Smell it. Does it smell good?
And then mommy.
There's the loaf reveal. Look at that. It's a good loaf, too.
It's really good loaf.
And my piece.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a piece and mommy a piece. Wow.
And sissy piece.
And Sissy a piece.
Yeah.
This is our after dinner snack here.
Yeah, have some of daddy.
All right. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. All right. Let's get some plates, huh?
Yeah.
This.
All right. Here's a slice for my Harrison here. So we have some of our homemade blueberry jam here. And somebody from my work, name is Heather. She actually watches the channel, and she made me some raspberry jam. And she was able to do this because she works with me in a different department, but at the same hospital.
You want the daddy?
There we
You want
go.
the daddy?
And this is raspberry.
You want the Daddy.
Oh, this one for Sissy, huh?
Oh yeah, my dad is the one piece.
Yeah.
My dad is the one piece.
I'm gonna taste a little bit of the jam just to taste it, because even though I'm not having bread, I'm gonna try some of this jam just to taste.
Really good? I'm gonna
gosh.
try it
That
on
is
the bread.
good. I mean, maybe it's because I don't have that much sugar in my diet, but wow, that is good. And if you're new here, I can't have gluten. I'm allergic to it. I became allergic to it about 4 years ago. I have no idea why. But it is what it is. I can still have sugar and stuff like that, though I try to avoid it just for health reasons.
Yeah, even though he can't have gluten, he's really good about not caring about us having gluten and making the bread, so...
Yeah, I'm not like highly allergic to it. I just can't eat it. Because, you know, some people are so allergic
Yeah, they can't
that
even touch it.
they can't even like touch it.
Yeah.
And it like causes like weird stuff.
All right, so here is some bread all buttered and jammed up, and now I'm gonna give it a try. Oh man. That is really good. The sweet bread and the fresh raspberry jelly with butter, man, makes it so good. Is it yummy?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna finish enjoying this delicious bread, and then we're gonna go open some packages that we've been receiving from you guys, and then cozy up by our new wood fire stove.
All right, let's go open some packages.
All right.
I'm gonna fish my bed first.
Yeah, you can finish your bread.
So I am really excited. We have been getting packages in the mail from our baby registry, and we just want to say a big thank you to you guys who have been sending us gifts for our baby number 3. For those of you who are new to our channel, we are due towards the end of May. Both of our babies have been at 36 weeks, so we're thinking around the middle of May. And we do have a baby registry, but we do not know the gender. So yeah, we didn't know with these two, and we're not gonna find out.
Keeping it a surprise.
Keeping it a surprise, but we do really appreciate you guys sending us gifts. We don't expect them, but we do appreciate it. We have a registry just because a lot of people have requested. But, you know, just you guys being a part of our family every Sunday and watching is just the most support that we could ever ask for. So we do really appreciate all of that kind of support in addition to this, but we just don't expect it. But if you guys would like to give, we love it, we appreciate it, but it's not expected. So with that being said, let's dig in. Harrison, you want to help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's open this up. What do you got in there? Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, yes.
Wow.
Oh, we got a wipe warmer.
Oh, babies love that. Ooh,
Especially in
and
the
an
middle of
owl.
the night. And we have a white noise nightlight owl. How cute. And this is from Edward. Edward, we really appreciate you sending us these gifts, and they will definitely be put to good use.
Yes, thank you, Edward. All right, let's open that big box.
Oh,
Big items in big boxes, huh?
yeah, what's that paper?
I don't know, it's a box in a box.
All right, and this item is from Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for thinking of us. Let's see what we got, Harrison.
Yes,
Ready to
see?
see?
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Harrison's been so excited about the new baby. He's definitely been giving me lots of love. The baby lots of love. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna tip it over. Woo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh, a deluxe bottle sanitizer.
Wow.
Definitely.
You might be there, that one.
Yeah, we have one right now, but it's kind of on its last leg. It's been through 2 babies, and it's kind of starting to give out a little bit. So
Yeah.
definitely appreciate getting a brand new one for baby number 3.
Yeah, we definitely need it. We use it every day.
We use it every day, multiple times a day, especially with the bottles and then pumping and everything, all the pumping supplies. So
And our old one kind of rotted through and it's leaking.
and it's leaking. So yeah, so this is perfect. Thank you, Carol. We really appreciate it.
What's in that one? Whoa, that one's got a gift ready.
Look at that.
What do you got?
This is so cool.
Oh, no.
Let's see. What's it say?
All right, so this is from Marlene.
You.
Whoa.
Whoa, oh, it's a gift card, an Amazon gift card, which
Yeah.
always can use those because you always need something after the baby's born, especially not knowing the gender. So How cute is this? The Amazon gift card. Thank you, Marlene.
All right. Oh, Harrison's got this one.
Whoa.
Oh, this is also from Carol, it says.
Oh, okay. So, Carol, this is part 2 of your package.
Very kind of everybody.
Whoa, let's see. Okay, hang on. It's Baby
Good
Sleepers
colors,
2-pack. And it's the gender neutral colors that I wanted. So thank you, Carol. We really appreciate it. So these are the packages that we have received so far. If you guys have been sending us stuff, don't worry. We're still collecting it, and we are going to do a reveal every couple of weeks, just as we get stuff and just kind of set it to the side. So every couple of weeks, we'll go through the packages that we've received. So don't worry if you don't see it this time.
And also keep in mind, too, that it does take a while for things to get to
Yes.
Alaska. Just realize that, you know, we're very thankful for everybody who thinks of us. And we're very thankful for anybody who even spends time to watch our videos.
Yeah, we are just so thankful for you guys. And I just want to say we're not having a baby shower for baby number 3. You know, when you get to your 3rd child, the support is a little bit less from people, which is totally understandable. And people think you have everything that you need, but we actually don't. There's stuff that we still need for baby number 3 or that needs to be replaced because it's gone through 2 kids. So we really appreciate it since we're not having a baby shower this time. Thought about it, but we're decided not to. But we do appreciate the gifts because we still need stuff for baby number 3.
Yes, thank you so much for thinking of us. All right, well, we want to say thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to see you next time on Good Living Alaska.
Bye.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning house so clear, a light as any